Dense. In a world where conflict has lasted decades, the question everyone is asking is, can a bold new roadmap finally bring peace to Gaza? Imagine a plan with 20 clear points designed not only to stop the fighting but also to rebuild trust, dense, security, and prosperity on both sides. Could this be the turning point? Today, we dive deep into Donald Trump's 20-point peace plan for Gaza and analyze it like a full package review, covering the exterior, interior, performance, dense, safety features, unique selling points, price, and ultimately the conclusion. Stay with me because what you're about to hear might completely reshape how you think about peace in the Middle East. Hello, everyone. Dense. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're unpacking a subject that is both politically charged and globally significant: Trump's 20-point plan for peace in Gaza. Instead of looking at it only from a political angle, dense, we'll break it down like we do with detailed reviews, evaluating the big picture, the inside structure, how it works under pressure, its security elements, what makes it stand out, the potential costs, dense, and finally whether it could really deliver what it promises. Looking at the exterior, the first thing you notice is the boldness of the plan itself. It comes wrapped in Trump's signature style: direct, confident, dense, and meant to attract immediate attention on the world stage. The exterior shows ambition. At first glance, dense. It looks like a massive undertaking designed to address not just one or two issues, but the entire spectrum of problems that have fueled violence in Gaza for decades. From ceasefires to reconstruction projects, dense. From international cooperation to local empowerment, the exterior of the plan is built to make people feel that this is not just another proposal lost in the endless cycle of talks. Instead, dense. It presents itself as a package with a strong commanding presence, like a vehicle that demands notice even before you test how it runs. Moving to the interior, this is where the real details unfold. Inside the plan, dense, you find the carefully laid out 20 points, each touching a specific dimension of the conflict. Short, sharp commitments like securing borders, creating neutral oversight, ensuring humanitarian aid reaches civilians directly. Dense and developing economic projects for Palestinians give the plan its structural backbone. The interior also includes diplomatic commitments, bringing Arab states into the fold, pressuring regional actors to commit to de-escalation. Dense, and offering incentives for cooperation. The inside may not feel luxurious in the traditional sense, but it is organized, practical, and straightforward. Unlike the exterior flash, the interior is designed for functionality. Dense, making it clear who needs to do what and when. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where any plan either succeeds or fails. Performance aspect of Trump's plan is ambitious, aiming to reduce violence quickly while simultaneously creating longer-term stability. It places heavy emphasis on immediate ceasefire arrangements monitored by international bodies, dense, which in theory could stop rockets and airstrikes from both sides. It also leans on performance in rebuilding Gaza's devastated infrastructure, schools, hospitals, water systems, dense, and power grids, so that civilians can feel tangible improvements in their daily lives. Another part of performance is pushing both Israeli and Palestinian leadership to commit publicly to peace steps, dense, essentially putting them on record so that breaking promises becomes politically costly. If executed well, the performance would mean not only a reduction in daily violence but also a momentum toward coexistence. Or dense. The question remains, can all stakeholders actually deliver on these ambitious promises, or will the plan stall under political realities? Safety features are a cornerstone here, because in a conflict zone like Gaza, dense, safety is everything. The plan offers multiple safety guarantees. It includes international monitoring forces to ensure compliance with ceasefire agreements, aiming to prevent immediate flare-ups. Dense. It proposes neutral checkpoints run by third parties to secure the flow of aid and commerce without either side feeling vulnerable. There are also provisions for demilitarization of certain areas, backed by international oversight. Dense, to ensure civilians aren't caught in renewed crossfire. For Israel, safety features include guarantees of border protection and rapid response mechanisms if attacks occur. For Palestinians, dense, safety measures involve reducing the heavy military presence in daily civilian life, offering them dignity and security at the same time. Dense. These features are designed to act like airbags and seatbelts in a car. You hope you never need them, but when things go wrong, they're the difference between survival and collapse. When it comes to unique selling points, dense. This is where Trump's plan attempts to set itself apart. Unlike past peace initiatives, this one tries to bundle everything into a single actionable roadmap. It doesn't only say stop fighting. Dense, it also says here's how to rebuild schools, here's how to create jobs. Dense. Here's how to encourage regional trade. Another unique point is Trump's emphasis on international investment, encouraging not just governments but private companies to invest in Gaza's economy once stability takes root. Dense. This is meant to transform Gaza from a place of constant destruction into a hub of opportunity, giving ordinary people reasons to value peace. The plan also banks on Trump's reputation for deal-making. Dense. Suggesting that his personal relationships with leaders in the Middle East and beyond could grease the wheels where traditional diplomacy has failed. While skeptics will question whether personality alone can overcome deep divisions, dense. The selling point is clear: this is meant to be a full-spectrum solution, not a band-aid. Next, we have to consider the price. In any review, cost plays a critical role. The price of peace in Gaza is measured in billions of dollars, dense international political capital, and immense patience. Trump's plan openly acknowledges that it will require massive financial commitments for reconstruction and ongoing monitoring. Dense. But the argument presented is that the cost of not acting, the constant cycle of war, aid crisis, refugee displacements, and global instability will be far higher. Another price is political, Dense. Leaders on all sides will need to make sacrifices, compromise on previously non-negotiable issues, and potentially face backlash from their own people. For the United States, dense. The price includes diplomatic risks of pushing allies and adversaries into uncomfortable positions. But the plan suggests that the ultimate payoff, stability in one of the world's most volatile regions, will justify the investment. Dense. Finally, the conclusion. After breaking down the exterior-interior performance, safety features, unique selling points, and price, the big question: does Trump's 20-point peace plan for Gaza truly have the potential to succeed? Dense. On paper, it is sweeping, detailed, and ambitious. It recognizes that peace is not just about stopping bullets, but about building lives, economies, and trust. It attempts to give both Israelis and Palestinians something meaningful. Dense. Security for one side, dignity and development for the other. However, the conclusion must also be realistic. No plan, no matter how detailed, can erase decades of mistrust and bloodshed overnight. Dense. The success of this proposal depends not only on Trump's influence or the structure of the points, but also on the willingness of both sides and their regional partners to make compromises they have historically resisted. Dense. If leaders can put aside politics long enough to prioritize the lives of ordinary people, this plan could at least mark a turning point. If not, it risks becoming another document in a long history of failed peace attempts. So, dense. After looking at it from every angle, one thing is clear: Trump's 20-point plan for peace in Gaza is bold, controversial, and ambitious. Dense. It's a proposal that comes with high costs and high stakes, but also with the possibility of high rewards. Whether you support it or not, it sparks a conversation the world desperately needs. Dense. Because peace in Gaza is not just about the Middle East. It's about global stability, security, and humanity's ability to solve conflicts that seem unsolvable. And that's the review. What do you think? Dense. Could this plan really work, or is it another political showpiece that will fade with time? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the issues shaping our world.